How we doing?
Boys, good evening.
Big boss.
Tap the Mojiman, DSR, Trader, Achi, Tarsis, Rich, Warlock, Gria, Death, Timmy. 20 minutes late. Stream extension by 4 hours. Look at me, bro. What's up, Nathan? Everything good? Good evening, boys. Making some nice, I don't know what it's called in English. Garlic bread, I guess. For later, we have this. Maybe for later. We can make our nice tier list of all the sloth we play. $80K. Is our bread on the kitchen, sir? How long the gacha start in Whisperborn? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's a couple of weeks per batch of banners. I'm not sure if they have, let me see. Any recent patch notes and we can check. Yeah. Maybe more. 3 weeks per banner. Alright. Not bad. Couple of weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks. Depending on what you're doing. I think the other ones last a bit more. Not 2 weeks. The other ones I'm pretty sure is the light and dark banners are like a month. And these ones are sometimes new characters, sometimes reruns.
Surely Grand Red Fantasy is coming out soon.
Soon. Pretty chill, yeah. It's not too bad. Do we have abnormal gear, by the way? Abnormal attacker, we have enough for one of them. Funny enough, only. Defender, weird Gucci. Support, weird Gucci. But for attacker, we only have one. Hopefully, only one of them is an attacker. And surely it's only 2 banners, right, boys? Even if it's a collab with Persona 3, 4, and 5.
Three banners, sir.
I don't have enough for attack. I have enough for one. If it's more, no, I'm fucked. I mean, we do still have like all of the boxes. It's not a huge problem. We have 15 selectors there, 3 more there, but I don't want to use it. That's the thing, right? We can save them out better. We are on NIKKE for here. For 4 banners. If it comes to we're gonna make a tier list. I'm not in day 1, but yes. I don't play the Chinese version enough to make a tier list. But after release and we test everything, yes, I'll make one.
Hello.
What's up, Wanty? Let's go do dailies on the good server. Move online. I haven't played on Moo since I was like probably like 14 years old. It's been a while. The negativity. How was your negativity when I'm saying that I'm going into the server? The Killer Wife. But wait, what is the Killer Wife? There's no event for her, no?
My alt global account is going smooth. Pushing with deficit again is nice XDD. BTW sir, could you call the weather gods please? They did over 30 again here and I like them to lower it a bit.
I wish the weather gods would listen to me. I'm melting over here. So in 2 days we're getting the Killer Wife. Have they got sales one? It's been raining non-stop. This fucking guy doesn't struggle. Is that what it's called here? Some people don't struggle. What is my call? What is my good weather? Let me open my monster.
Atharsis 025 gods already there. They just had too much drink and had to relieve themselves.
32. Pararam, pam pam. Did Kim say anything about habanero? If they have habanero, I'll kill myself in Minecraft. I cannot even get the first bar still done, no? Maybe I can get like the first bar in a 3-minute fight. Which is a waste of time. I'd rather get 16 boxes a day in China. And the occasional free rock we get from RNG blessing us. There it is. Habanero is healthy. Yes, sir, it is.
期待你的高效指挥。
When are we getting the Arab NIKKE version so we can have another server?
现在排除。
Think
Volleyballs
about it,
on
sir.
hell mode?
Volleyballs on hell mode with elemental shield. So no SVS every time XDD.
We could be.
高风险高回报。
That sounds like a miserable experience, but hopefully we have something to actually play.
终于有机会展示我的实力了。正在准备出击。我被发现阻碍业务。
SVS in 2026.
现在排除。正在看淡。
SBS 226. It's time to welcome the new hero. That's a lot of copium, sir, but I applaud the enthusiasm for your waifu.
高风险高。
Don't get me wrong, it's the strongest 2% we've gotten in probably 2 years. Which is already fantastic. Need to make a video on that probably tomorrow. But SBS is SBS. SBS is the team's favorite so far. Outside of the blue-haired girls, SBS is Kim's second favorite. Since Ain? Around there, probably, yeah. Like, comparing at the time they were released, right? Like, yeah. Ain... Yeah. $100 gems is a single on Eller. Why is Jing activated? With that automatic bond. Are we really getting a triple? We don't know. It's collab with P3, P4, P5, so could be anything. In my opinion, expect 3 banners. So if it's only 2, it's a nice surprise. Do not expect 2 and then get fucked.
No way for spinners.
Please, Allah! $1,200 rocks. Nice.
Some people.
You haven't built any characters in 2 years. I mean, like, we laugh, but it's the situation for most casuals. They don't build characters. They just, you know, play the story, do story mode, play the events, and that's it.
No troll against Sach.
Thankfully. Also, the point redems don't work. Don't ask me why. Like, I don't know why. Haven't worked in a while. Damn, it's tragic, bro. Tragic changes. Just come on, 700. Oh my god.
Shooting pose.
Normal Ele. Fantastic ass. Chinese Ele. Wait, they even removed the fucking boom tattoo. Oh my god. No tattoo. This game.
Not my Elage. Oh nah. Tragic nerf.
Damn, I'm gonna end up becoming a water main in this NIKKE version. We got Dora Serendipity, we got Egg. We're building the Hound Treasure. Might build a brief one later. Is you ever for Fat Nick Enjoys? Is there always something in the Chinese version? I do not remember. Because the problem with China is that there is not a Wikipedia. I cannot check what I'm missing. You cannot even check the skins you don't have. Like Doro has her wedding skin and another one, and I cannot check them.
Professional streamer who wishes he was a water main IRL. XDX.
I wish, bro.
They are.
This fucking heat is killing me. They are? Okay. We got Mast as well. Might as well become a water main and Quincy, yeah. Let me put them on the synchro. They don't need Wikipedia to foment FOMO? I assume it's the reason. I don't know.
Maybe they don't do Wikipedia to not foment FOMO.
I don't know the full reason, but I assume that is it. Because otherwise there wouldn't really be
But if you
much
think
reason.
about it, with that covering, you can play Boom better. Beck the covering isn't clear XDD.
Hmm.
多亏教官大人，我的身手更敏捷了。升级完毕 ，BF 机准备就绪。长期的沉淀和积累，
经纪人，技术不错嘛。
我又长大了。
They didn't get the Dave the Diver collab in this version right.
No idea. Don't follow everything. We remove some of the other SRs we don't care about. You mean, I forgot his name. He's on the server. He posts his videos sometimes. Iron Blood Commander? The goat of blue units?
Mr. Sefhi, wanna hear a small bit about our dystopian present?
Let me know.
Sir, what are
They
you
do
doing
show
about
me.
Peak Nick?
I was pulling for LF and I got lucky. With a magic single.
Sir, I noticed a lack of new SXS guides. I'm sad Maxwell is not gonna get a treasure.
I mean, there's not anything to be making guides on. The game is the same. Just repeating the events. Stone.
我经历了好多第一次。
Surely it wasn't a day one quality of life.
如此，这颗小竹一杯了吧？
Nice.
Apparently, there is high usage of LLMs for relationship advice by teenagers not like this.
I wanna act surprised, but my sister asks ChatGPT what she should wear today. So I cannot be surprised. I cannot be surprised.
多亏了
It's expected at this point.
我经历了好多第一次。
And it gets some more mock levels. Puistos hemos invested account of see an account, I hope it's something. It's Helm with a treasure, Scarlet and Oro.
The younger generation is cooked.
They are. But then again, we all are, so it is what it is. Oh, nice. Fucking go. Alright, now time to save for the phase 3. Oh, we cannot level up in bulk here yet. Damn Chinese bros, not getting the quality of life.
I've asked DeepSeek if she tough that there be a possibility that Librelio is secretly Pine and explain the tough process.
I don't care about Persona. I don't care about Persona, but I like my Pokédex complete. And I know I'm gonna get tilted if I skip them. Yeah, I'll pull them. I can have a copy life, but like most normal characters.
Can't wait to visit a doctor in 20 years and watch them ask ChatGPT what ailment corresponds to my symptoms.
The only MLBs here are the first collab we got, who fucking wasted the resources, and 2B because the booty. And even for characters with good fan service, I don't MLB anymore. I didn't MLB for Raven either. And Raven is a LB1 because we got double on one multi. Because I pulled for more. So Persona, same thing. A copy of each for the Pokédex, and that's it. I didn't know Helm already has a treasure. A lot of them do have treasures, but not all of them. Private, I'm pretty sure, does not have a treasure yet.
20 years? Bro, more
Yeah.
like 5 years XDD docs already, Google shit already.
But some of them do have treasures already, yes. I cannot see which ones because there is no Wikipedia, so we're kinda there. Not MLB Emilia for PvP. In before hear me out? What do you mean hear me out? But if that was the case, there would be other MLB characters in there, abnormal ones. Unless there is fan service, or somehow we are close to the max synchro level, I don't bother too much with the MLBs. And our max synchro level currently is 949, so it's not something we really need to worry about for the time being. Can you play Dokkan below S tier to make some drama? I'll involve that through. I'll never see 7 again right before new Scarlet is coming. We will not see 7 again. That's not happening again. Anis was the exception. There will not be any other C7. There will be more MLBs, obviously, but not C7s. C7 fucked up my resources too much. I don't mind the wife being C7, but yeah. Fucking Dove getting the 4th spot, bro. For Laplas. These treasures still in the top spots
There
from
is
the
always a
wives.
shop, sir.
You think I'm fucking rich or something for the shop? I need gear for Doro here. For Diaper Doro. That's like such a bad job.
Why was Ani's an exception? Have you gotten retarded for a minute seeing her lobby animation?
I just like Anis. Her lobby animation is not even that great. New Scarlet, SBS buffer, that needs to be equal or higher dupes than SBS to buffer. New Scarlet has to be win 2, so we can run her with Libby and normal SBS. Either a B3 that enables Libby to buff both of them, or a B2
I
maybe.
really like this Dorothy. I have the same curtains in my bedroom.
What is that curse skirt? What do you mean, sir? It's just her diapers. Pretty good.
Cursed outfit.
They really butcher her, huh? Like, one of the worst ones they've done. That skirt is, like, awful.
New Scarlet will be wind and electric and Sil buff SBS and Og Scarlet Sir.
Alright. Dailies in CN done. We can leave here. Let me make sure I did my dailies on Trical before I forget for reset, just in case. And if I did, we can go do our tier list. Of all the slop we've played, well, most of the slop we've played recently, because we've played a lot more, but just to talk about a bit of them. There is a lot of more here, but I don't want to go one by one and be like, what have I played long enough to talk about it?
It's negativity that QE will hear. Hi Sefhi. I don't want another wind and electric pilgrim.
Another wind and electric pilgrim? I don't know what's gonna be for anniversary, honestly. We'll see. I would expect it's fire. At least one of them. But we'll see.
Like your rerolling marathon on reverse 1999 XDX.
Fucking 12 hours, no, more than 12 hours, no? How long? I don't even remember how much it was trying to get Centurion, only to not get her. Like 15 hours trying to get Centurion. Okay, we did everything here. We're itching stamina. Yeah, we're fine. When are the next banners? It's not soon-ish, no? It's not like next reset or anything. Okay, 2 more resets. Very good.
INB4 Persona Collab has no fan service despite an existing.
Then make Babo win. Also Kim Judge straight into the Mariana trench. Alright, boys. Let's make this. Let's jab our gachas. Let's start some drama. Let's start some drama. There is like way too many gachas though, like way too many. You guys get like a 21, but that's still enough. 21 is still like enough chances to get. Let me see, we can put... NIKKE music is fine on the background, honestly. Doesn't really matter. NIKKE music, it's fine. It changed. You mean it changed? The slop agenda? Then you mean make drama? Actually, funny enough, make drama was not on the list, or I didn't see it, but it's hard to see. Like, there is way too many gachas on the list. I don't know if it's around or not, because it's like way too many icons overall. And having to, remember each one of them is kind of XD. The tier list. What are our ranks to put in here? Actually, even more important, before we talk about the tier list itself, the ranks. This is based on someone who mostly plays Gunner gacha games. Alright? So, waifu collectors, auto battlers, clearly it's gonna be biased before someone goes into the comments to leave an angry comment, because most Hoyoverse games will be on skip, kind of trash. Alright, just say this is going to be biased. Second is only the games that I can't remember to talk about because the list is too big and I don't remember all of them. Obviously, we've played like half of the games in here, but most of them not long enough to have an opinion on, right? if that makes sense. So from what I could, I spent like 10-15 minutes going through the list. All of the ones that I could remember, I was like, all right, let's put them on this list here and let's talk about them. In no particular order we can go, honestly. Hopefully I remember all of the names in here. If not, you guys can call me a fake gacha player. A fake gacha player. We can start with Dot Abyss. Nice slot to play on the side, and we can explain this a little bit too. Okay, we have Go Play It. Nice slot. A slot to play on the side. Nice games to chill, you know, and spend your time on, but never will be your main gachas. No, it's just something to play on the side. Not for me. A lot of games that I don't care enough, but I don't think they are bad.
Put your face on shitting about other better choices, Kek.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll put my face while I talk shit about every single gacha company out there. Now I need to put. Do I need to put the lights on, or are we good like this? I'll put a little bit of lights. Okay, just a little bit of lights, so I can talk shit about these games and you can see me. All right. Dot Abyss. This is the pimp gacha. Some people call it the NTR gacha. Some people call it the pimp gacha because you pimp out your girls during the day. They fight, find loot. During the night, they work. Depends on which side you put the game on, it's better or worse. If you don't like NTR and you consider that NTR, then you will not enjoy the game. If you do like the concept as an auto battler, it's actually pretty nice. Okay, but it is a JP gacha. So just because it's a JP gacha, you automatically could just put it on trash because most likely it will never come to global. Most likely, right? Most likely. Now, I'm gonna automatically put Lilith games on skip kind of trash. Even those auto battler games, I don't think they are that bad. If you enjoy auto battlers, they are more on the quality side, but I don't like Lilith, so I'm biased against them. All right, it's my tier list. I'm gonna be biased on everything I put in here. Arc Knights, not for me. I know it's a nice game, nice art. If you're a furry, you will enjoy the game, but it's not for me. I know it's nice, but you have to play the game, and I'm someone who just likes to press auto and watch my PNGs go, right? Nothing else. Ash Echoes. I think this is Ash Echoes. I'm gonna be honest. They did go with the Uma Musume formula, or whatever their game mode was specifically called. I don't remember the specific name. I don't like the game. I don't think they did anything interesting. I think, well, first of all, the game is dead. But I don't think they did anything interesting, and I don't think the character designs were good enough to warrant that the game was gonna live or survive long enough, right? Long enough. That's just me. Now, I'm gonna be also 100% biased right here. Artery Gear. You might remember this game. This was the game that got me. I'm going with the nostalgia points for me. This was the game that got me to make content in English because I saw Timaeus playing the game. And I started watching videos and I was like, damn, I have my channel in Spanish. Why don't I make videos in English instead? Right? Yeah, so I started with that. Shout out to Tim. Free train videos on NIKKE. I'll put it in there just because it's nostalgia bait for me. We go into... Do I want to put some of the old gachas? And let me pull up the some of the old pages in here. Do we want to put some of the old ass gachas into high tiers or just like nice slop? Because I feel like by today's standard, most of the old generation ones are not that great. Yeah, sure, they have good waifus. Yeah, sure, thanks to this, we have all of the goon in 3D on Girls Online 2. But it's like, right? It's like, I don't think I would recommend it by today's standards. I could put it even in not for me, but I think it's more of a skip kind of trash by today's standards than anything else. BA, I only like a few characters on BA. I'm not too much into the whole student thing. Don't care if you like them or not, after you, but I don't give a fuck. If we're talking about students, smash nada, okay? I'm just saying. I would put it probably on nice slot, not on Go Play It, just because it's Nexon. Also, can we stop blaming the EA guy for the changes in Blue Archive, as this Nexon wasn't one of the worst companies in Korea when it comes to gaming that has been sued multiple times and have to go to court for literally manipulating rates, and then after manipulating rates, they report increased revenue because people don't care about. Like, can we stop blaming the fucking EA guy here for a second? Okay, it's Nexon. They fucking suck. I don't care if you like Blue Archive. It's a nice game on one of the worst companies out there, right? Just saying. Just saying. BD2, go play it. My biggest problem with BD2 is that they are cowards. So, nice goon, nice waifus. Even the gameplay, if you like the gameplay, it does actually go quite in depth into how you have to change everything, chain everything, and the character kits. A lot of the systems are free-to-play friendly. Free-to-play friendly is such a stupid term, but you can get every character for free, and then if you want dupes for the competitive game modes, you'll have to shield money like most auto battlers. My biggest problem with BD2 is that they are a bit of a pussy company that complain they get censored when they don't want to go and admit they are a porn game. Let's not pretend they are just a bit of fan service, okay? BD2 is softcore porn. It's what it is. And they will keep getting censored as long as they don't actually change the rating on what they are. But they don't want to be losing the Play Store rating, so they will never go and actually admit it. Cat Fantasy is still alive. I'm actually gonna put it on Skip Kind of Trash. You could put it on It's a Nice Slot to Play if you like cat waifus. But my biggest problem is that when it came out, the amount of collabs and limited banners they did from the get-go was too much, and I don't like that. Now, strong coming from the gacha that consistently releases more and more and more 1% banners, limited pilgrims, and whatnot. So, you know, just saying, for me, when it came out, it wasn't that good. Now, if it was still alive, it would be a nice game to play. And in fact, Studio B-Side deserves that their new game is not doing great. They were doing better with Counterside that they are doing with their newest venture. Everyone's favorite Star Savior. So I'm gonna put Counterside there, but I'm gonna be putting their other game a lot lower. Wherever Slop Savior is, right here. So let's skip. Kinda trash. Okay? Lending right now should be in chat, typing his feelings about Studio B-Side. I don't like Studio B-Side for what they did. Counterside was a pretty nice game, nice waifus, pretty good pricing as well if you wanted to spend money. Outside of the prestige skins, every gacha has their own shit monetization, okay? It's a gacha game, but if you wanted to spend money, it was not that expensive outside of those skins. Counterside was just like dragging and dropping the cards into the battlefield with the cost, similar to Batacats, but with nice waifus. Next! I think this is CCR, no? If I'm not confused. I might be tripping. CCR Play Store? Just before I trip on the icon. It's not CCR. What the fuck is that one? Well, let's assume it's CCR, okay? I don't know which one that is. It's CCR? It is? Okay. Assuming it's CCR, it's not for me. I know it's a nice gacha. I know it's getting better. I know the waifus are looking pretty good. But when it came out, most of the content was not outable, and I just like pressing auto, guys. Okay, I'm a filthy auto battler enjoyer. It is not for me, but the game is getting better, so I think it's a nice one to actually go play. Dragon Traveler. I don't think I have anything against it. I think it's like a slop to play on the side. Again, as the slop master here, I think it's nice slop to play on the side, but it's nothing special. It's like it's pretty boring. It gets stale quite fast because there is only so long that the waifus can actually carry it, right? So a slop to play on the side. Nothing else. Nothing interesting. Herd is turning into E7 for the power creep. Next one. This is a Chinese gacha. It's available on Steam. I don't remember the name, but basically the gameplay it's Girls from Line 2 with chibis. That's it. This is the whole thing. It's Girls from Line 2 with chibis. The game itself is not bad, but it provides nothing new, so it's kind of boring. I don't think there is anything interesting about it, and it's also being way too long since it came out in China to actually be doing well when it comes to global. I think it has any new story. Chips in Lodge, yeah. It's like it's a nice slot to play on the side, but it's nothing interesting that I would like actually recommend actually investing time and money into. We go into Hoyo. Again, I don't like any of the mainstream gachas personally. I enjoy my 2D games, so obviously it's gonna be going into just the trash tier. NIKKE. Alright. I was gonna say let's put it on nice slot, but no. Let's put it on upgrade. As much as I have issues with the game, it's the only game that I keep playing day to day with Trical, so I cannot be fucking hypocrite here and put it lower. Okay? I can't. I like the game.
For a second I thought it was not recommend to my enemies.
No. I do like NIKKE. I have a lot of problems with the systems on the game, but if we're talking about from the casual perspective, right, the game is really good. usually do. Careful, sir. Rocks measurement ahead. Alright, Girls Frontline 1 and 2. I don't think I would recommend Girls Frontline 1 to anyone nowadays. Again, a lot of the old gachas are just not great and have not survived time. The only one that I will say is actually from the old generation that I can be like, yeah, actually it's pretty good, is GBF. That's like the only old generation gacha that I would recommend. Literally, the only one. Girls Frontline 2, we don't play anymore. The game did has its issues, but I do think it's a nice slot to play on the side. I will put it obviously above Dragon Traveler and the Pimping game, no? As a slot and Gunner and Waifu Collector, Girls Frontline 2 is pretty nice. Good quality, cheap rings to marry your girls as well if you want to buy them. I don't know how the game is doing nowadays. Haven't played in a while. I don't know how the gacha skins are doing nowadays either or anything like that, but playing NIKKE, you have no rights to complain about gacha skins. Okay?
I see no info on her
Playing
being
NIKKE.
than Cat Girl.
You cannot complain about gacha skins. Illusion Connect. I'm gonna be including both versions, the old version and the new version, or any gacha game that gets revived as a general rule of thumb, it's automatic skip. The old version was a lot better, but that was like, you know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. If we're talking about now, there is no way I could recommend Illusion Connect to anyone, like to anyone, literally. So there is no chance that I would do that. You were warned the gacha has been notified. But yeah, Illusion Connect or any game that gets revived, there is no chance. Even the new Illusion Connect is worse than the previous one. Like, it's actually worse. They didn't improve anything on it. Anything. It's actually trash for a re-release on 2026. Haze Reverb. Anything handled by Gemmu Games or Crunchyroll automatically will go into the would not even recommend to my enemies tier. Dog shit. Do not touch anything by those companies, okay? Fuck Crunchyroll, fuck Gemmu Games. They deserve, hopefully, to go bankrupt soon in Minecraft, just in case I get sued or something. Haze River was a nice Taiwanese gacha. The JP version was doing well too. The global version shafted global players by reducing a lot of the rewards you would get as a global player. Then later they did change the global rewards. The damage was done to me when I was playing. I don't care. Like, if you do it, you know, 6 months down the lane. So it's like, nah, no thank you. So to me, Haze River, dog shit. So that company hopefully goes bankrupt. Goddess Order, skip, kind of trash. In development for like 8 years, or however long it was, just to spend all the money on a collaboration with VTubers instead of improving the game itself. Great job. Great job, Hoyoverse. Don't care about Hoyo games, guys, okay? I can put them in here instead of on a skip, kind of trash. I don't care about any Hoyo game. I don't play them. I don't care about them. I don't know how they're doing nowadays. Konosuba Fantastic Days is dead, so cannot even really put it on the list, I would say. It was a nice gacha if you guys did play Konosuba Fantastic Days. But like most IPs that are anime, it was dead in like what, a year, 2 years, which for an anime IP is decent, but for the most part, dead. No Sword. Nice slot. I think it's a nice slot to be playing. If you like waifu collectors, if you like auto battlers, they have nice pricing, they have nice skins. Cheap gacha skins in contrast to something like NIKKE, for example, no? With like the $60 gacha skins, it's cheaper. Really good waifus. I just got tired of the gameplay. There was nothing interesting to me gameplay-wise. Like, most of the gameplay is turned into daily rankings on the daily raid more than anything. There was like nothing else. Who is the greatest company? Thank you, Shi. For people who like them, hey, it's whatever. I just don't like them. I don't like them. Snowbreak. Can we put the Snowbreak? Like, it's dead right now. Do we even include it? Because it's not even worth putting probably now, no? Because if we're talking about Snowbreak, when it was at its peak, it was a nice slot. If we're talking about Snowbreak right now, is there any reason to download the game that it's gonna be closing down? Like, they are not doing any improvements, they are not doing any patch. I don't even know if they did announce EOS or not already, but it's dead, right? Even more than Revive Witch? SB isn't trash. Whenever the game updates or comes back or actually improves and stops censoring itself, I could change it. Until now, it's trash. I would not recommend it to anyone because Why would I recommend anyone to spend money on a Snowbreak just to get censored for the 5th time in a row, or just for them to remove interactions again, or whatever? And again, it doesn't matter if it's the company fault or X, Y, Z, it doesn't matter. I cannot recommend a game like that to anyone because it's wasting money. Gacha games are already wasting money to begin with, but even more that for a Snowbreak. Star Sailors. Skip, kind of trash. It's by, I think it's that Marvel or one of these companies like that, right? The game did the soft launch for like 3-4 months. Stamina issues were huge. Game is like Honkai Star Rail, like turn-based wise. There is a couple additions on top of that system for the chains and when you have to click to actually do the combos, but nothing too interesting. I don't think it's that impressive. The biggest problem was the stamina usage early on. I don't know if they have fixed that or not. I also don't like games doing soft launches on one country and then the global launch like 4 months afterwards. I don't like those. Crunchyroll, they have 2 Nazarick games or 2 Overlord games. They have Cross for the Dead or something like that, and then they did Lord of Nazarick. Both of them dead. Both of the games are dead. The Japanese version of Overlord, the first one, is still alive and doing collabs. Fuck Crunchyroll, don't touch anything they do. I wouldn't even recommend it to, you know, the people I hate the most. I couldn't even recommend it. Like, I think Crunchyroll and Gemu Games are the worst gacha companies or gacha publishers I've seen in my whole life. Trickle in both its versions automatically goes into go play it. I mean, we could remove the Korean version if you guys want to just put the global. But Trickle is one of the best auto battlers, I will say. If you just like something casual, if you just like, you know, for the stories, for the cute characters, if you want to spend some money and it still doesn't feel awful to spend money, Trickle is one of the best gachas you can play. Over as a collab, as a gacha. That's the problem with every anime IP though, no? It's not only going to be that. Any anime IP, it's doomed unless it's like Dokkan or FGO. Well, FGO came afterwards, but unless it's like a really, really popular IP. Speaking of the global, it's not coming. What does it matter? I think we can understand what it is. Huh? Speaking. By the way, no particular order. Even I'm putting Trickle in there. There is no particular order on the list. Resonance Solstice. Nice as love. Guys, hours played can't tell you if a game is worth playing or not. Look at Tarsis. How many hours does he has already on Resonance Solstice? Probably like 4,000 hours at this point, right? If you are an autist that enjoys trains, this is the game for you. You will enjoy it. Another nice game to play that I will say, you know, people can go, it's Rivers. Now, fuck Rivers. I spent 15 hours re-rolling to get Centurion on release, and I did not get a single Centurion. 15 hours re-rolling for my brownie mommy. I think it was Centurion the name, no? And I didn't get it. Still, nice game, nice characters, interesting collabs. Is it what you like to trade gacha? Yes, I'm kind of retarded. Resonance has some good music. Yeah, they do. They do. Centurion is with me now. Okay, we keep going. Oh, Drive 9. If it was still alive, I'm gonna be 100% on it. Anytime I see a Reddit post in gacha gaming or some places, people keep recommending like or keep saying that, oh, it's such a pity that Drive 9 died because they refunded all the currency. They didn't die because they refunded the currency. They died because the game was dog shit. People keep putting Drive 9 as like this perfect child game. Character design is the worst of almost any gacha I've seen if we're talking about the broader audience. Unless you are a fan of Danganronpa, and then, even then, there is still quite a few of differences. But even then, the game did nothing interesting. Like, it's obvious it was gonna fucking die. Did it look good on the pixel art when you were exploring? Yes. Was the combat anything new? No. Was the character design one of the worst on this current list right here? Yes. Dragon Traveler had better character design with AI that Drive 9 had with all of the original ones. Just saying. Just saying. FGO. Come on, boys. It's 2026, okay? It's 2026. You can watch the story in YouTube. I'm just saying. One of the worst gacha systems I've seen in my life. Barely has improved in all of these years. It still keeps topping the revenue charts. Put it in the top. Fuck no. This light, the furry Chinese game. I think that it was interesting. They do have some really nice character designs for some of the goddess. but the outside of that was not that look. AI cooking, have you seen Shift Up? Exactly, and even Brown Dust too, they also do use AI. Astra Knights of Beda. I did like the game. But if we're talking about like after release and them nerfing characters that were strong, like nerfing low rarity characters that were strong, and then they add in 30 progression systems on top, so you have to pull for more dupes, nerfing things that were for free, like fuck that company. They spent like also like 5, 6, 7 years, whatever it was, making the game, only for them to fuck it up. The concept, like the core game, was fun. You could do all the campaign with your friends, which is already a huge plus for most gachas, being able to play with your friends and just chill, right? But then they just fucked everything else. It was crazy work. Agnes Enfield, I don't like about the factory. I don't care. The game does look good. Looks fantastic, by the way. Thank you for those 3D models. People are doing great work with them. But it's not funny. I don't like any of the mainstream gachas currently. The only one that people will call me a hypocrite for putting FGO here and putting all of the old games in here is going to be FGO. Sorry, GBF. I'm been saying, it is a nice slope. You can just go and grind as much as you like. Nice waifus, not a lot of L2D screens, but it's still fine. I like it. I like GBF. Only reason we did not stick with it is because it's too old for me, and I cannot collect everything. And if I cannot collect everything on the Pokédex, I personally don't play. Okay, I'm kind of a retarded guy when it comes to gacha games. If I cannot collect everything, I don't play. It's boring as fuck. For most people, it is absolutely. But this is the Auto Bachelor Slop Master tier list we're talking about. Right? It was not gonna be a great tier list at any point. Okay. Now, hear me out. You guys might not like it. But it is a nice game if we're talking specifically about catering. Catering towards a specific audience. I'm just saying, the game has great animations, better interactions than NIKKE. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it is a good one. I'm not saying you should go play. I'm saying it's a nice slop. If you enjoy collecting Husbando's Gauge, it's not Gauge. I'm just saying, alright? It is a nice game if you like Husbandos and collecting them. Sefhi is the target audience. Next, Horizon Walker. I think Horizon Walker, to me personally, even though they do have a lot of nice things, I'm personally gonna put it on a slop more than some nice slop. I feel there is like way better ones, but again, I'm biased towards 3D. Like I dislike more 3D. I'm more biased towards 2D, so that's what I'm putting in there. I'm not a huge fan. I think a lot of the models look the same, just changing the proportions, but the game does have a lot of nice things. Pricing is one of them. Being able to get almost everything, if I remember correctly, character and weapon-wise as a free-to-play player, and that you can customize the characters quite a bit. So it is great. It's just that I'm not into it. Right? I'm not into it too much. So I'm putting more of a slop to be on the side than nice slop, but I'm biased. So you guys can do with that information whatever you want. That's Origin. Anything that takes 5 years to come to global is automatic skip for me. Limbusi Company is not for me. I could put it on nice slop only because Otis. Otis would be like the only reason I could put the game higher on the tier list. But even then I don't play because not really for me. Sword of Combalaria. I actually think this is a nice slop to play if it wasn't so mismanaged. I think that was the problem initially. The company mismanaging the game, all of the issues, all of the dramas there were. I do like Combalaria quite a bit, however. I think Combalaria is a nice slot to play. I could even put Combalaria up there. Like, I think it's a nice game. If you like SRPGs, I think the biggest problem with SRPGs is it's almost impossible to make a tactics RPG gacha game that will be balanced. Almost impossible, if not impossible at all. Because you still want to sell new characters, you still want to be selling every new waifu coming out, be it because of the dupes or be it because of the kit. You have to keep making them stronger, and you end up on a Girls Frontline 2 situation where you have characters that wipe the whole map when you put auto, right? So I think it's almost impossible to make a good one. I do like the game itself. I think it's pretty nice. Maybe a bit more fan service could have, but I think it's a pretty nice one to play. Is this NT? I don't remember. It might be NT, but again, goes into the not Omega theory. Don't care about NT. Any of the big games, open world, I just don't enjoy as a gacha game specifically. If they weren't gachas, they could probably be a little more interesting to me. Sockeye is bad power cube with Rion specific mechanics. Otis got a Fox Girl skin. I didn't know that. Sortex staff, it's a nice look to be on the side. I don't think it's amazing. To me, Sortex staff is the same as Dragon Traveler, Horizon Walker. Games that you can play on the side, they give you your dopamine hits. They are nice. Numbers go up, but they're not anything amazing or that really will grab your interest long term, if that makes sense. Uma is not for me. Okay, I don't want the Yakuza at my door. I don't care about Uma. I don't like Uma Musume. I think my biggest gripe with Uma was the pricing when it came out. Like, that was the biggest problem with it. The pricing was like dog shit. Well, playing JP gacha, right? Was that it? Yeah. Like 3 or 4, I think it was. NIKKE Surface mode is open world. You're not a big open world gacha guy. No, I'm not. I don't like open world gachas. But again, that's me. That's what I know it's not for me. I know, for example, Dark Knight is a fantastic gacha. Always praise. Same for Limbusi. Same for a bunch of the games here, or even CCN if you want. But I don't like them. I don't care too much. This is Crunchyroll. This is Millennium Elf Tour, which they did change the name for the English release. They didn't nerf anything this time, but the game is dead in China, which meant from the moment the game was announced, it was dead. You cannot play a game that is dead already on the original server and expect the game to last longer than the original version. This game lasted less than 2 years, and it was clear that it was gonna be dead. And the same applies to all fighting, by the way. Fuck all fighting, fuck Gemu games. The game is dead. If you go into all fighting, which yes, I have on my bookmarks because I like checking. I'm waiting for that post saying we're closing down the game. Alright, I'm waiting. Last update wasn't here. Last update was around here. This one here, I'm pretty sure. Everything else is not an update. If you go to the comments right now, 450 comments, by the way. And if you go to the comments and you order by new comments right here, you will see that most of them are just literally complaining about, hey, is the game still open? Is the game, where are you guys? It's already over. Not even the employees who posted the shutdown announcement are gone. Like, it's gone. The game is gone. So, like, people coping the game was gonna be different in global are like, it's just, you know, it's coping, nothing else. So, never touch anything published by Gemu Games, never touch anything published by Crunchyroll. They are the worst publishers in the gacha space by far. Like, by far. I will actually try to make as much content as possible anytime they publish a new game to tell people that that's how much I dislike them. I'll go out of my way for that. Same for this one, LP's Fallen Star. The game magically is doing well in JP. It's doing well on its other server, which was the Chinese server. I believe it's also doing well. What a surprise that the global server is fucking dead! Because Gemu Games nerfed everything for the global server. Trash company. Wuwa, I did enjoy the game. One of the few 3D gachas we played for like, what, 2 months when we played? I think it was like 2 months. I did enjoy the game. I came back for the first Dragon Girl, Jinshi, the one that like flies. I got tired of rolling defense on my echoes. I don't know if the game has gotten better or not. It wasn't super bad when I was playing, like in terms of currency wise and whatnot. But yeah. I'm gonna put Netmarble in this category as well. Would not ever recommend to my enemies. This is Ni no Kuni Cross Wars. This was an NFT gacha. I don't think I need to explain anything else. They did remove the NFTs later on, and they did relaunch recently, if I remember correctly, without any of the NFT stuff. But any company initially doing that automatically goes into a no-go for me. Again, I'm a nobody, so these companies don't care, but I'm just saying. Silver and Blood. if it was alive, which is dead, it would be a nice slot. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Every system NIKKE has, they made it better. I'm just saying. Every system NIKKE has, be it with the dupes, be it with the Liberation, be it with the Overload gear, they made it better. The problem with SAP is that it's dead. and the funny thing is that it's dead not because the game was doing bad, but because the company was sold to the Arabs. And when it was sold to the Oil Princess, I'm pretty sure they only bought this because of the main IP this company had, which is mobile Bang Bang, or whatever it's called. This game that got into a lawsuit with Riot Games, if you guys remember, because they were copying everything, basically. Their game is a League of Legends for the Asian market, and it's one of the biggest esports in the world, and that's why the Oil Princess bought the company. So everything else under the company, under Moontoon and whatnot, was kind of lost in limbo, including Silver and Blood, sadly. So it's probably never coming back. But it was a nice game. If it was still alive, I would put it there. Obviously, you cannot play it anymore. Octopath Travelers, Champions of the Continent. I don't know how it is doing nowadays. The only reason I'm going to be putting it kind of high on the nicest slot to play on the side is because it was the initial channel, the initial game that I was making videos for on my Spanish channel, which is completely gone, sadly. Now, I don't even think I have any of the original videos. But I was enjoying the game, I was enjoying the gacha, but then I just switched to the English channel and playing more of the Gunner ones, so rip Octopath Traveler for me. I think this is more immense. I think it's more immense. That is CCC. Both of them are going into the not for me category because I don't care about them. I don't care about CCC overall as any Hoyo game. And Monuments has such a nice character design. Anything that's kind of like Eldritch, waifu character design, I do really enjoy. And I appreciate the designs they have. But the game isn't for me. Right? So I don't care too much. I don't care too much. Memento Mori. This is the best MP3 player you can download for free. It's free. You download. It's like 3 gigabytes of music. Pretty good MP3 player to play on the side. There is no gameplay either way, so you can just do it on the background with the music, right? Pretty nice, pretty nice. Even though it's not Marvel, I wanna put it on skip on trash. Oh no. Spotify who? This is Seven Nights Rebirth, the new version they released. I did play the game before it came out to global. I was playing on the Korean server. I did enjoy the game. I don't think it was awful. But it became stealth pretty fast, and it was mostly focused around PvP, which is not for me. I don't like PvP-oriented gachas, you guys know it. Anything open world or anything PvP-oriented, I lose interest mega fast. I don't care. So I think I'm going to be putting it more on the skip kind of trash rather than anything. Also because it's net Marvel, so it's really easy to get lost, right? Also, Net Marvel is notorious for just like Dev Seas with Cookie Run Kingdom and having 50,000 games, they do the same with their IPs. Not a fan. Now, if anyone remembers the name of this gacha, this one. This was before all of this new wave of Vampire Survivors style gacha games that are more popular now on the idle space. This was way before. This was years before. And it was such a niche game with a really nice art style. If anyone remembers, please do let me know. But I did enjoy this game a lot. It's dead, by the way. This is a dead game. But when it was out, it was actually something that I did enjoy. But if anyone does remember the name, do let me know. Let me put chat on live so I can actually see because it was on top as usual. There we go. And you need to add NIKKE to the list. But it was a bullet hell gacha with 3 characters you could be running around, all with a nice comic art style. It was pretty cute. I did enjoy the game quite a bit. This is Alicia the Astral Fall or whatever the fuck it was called. Guys, any game who blatantly it's a one-to-one copy of any other company, in this case it was AFK Journey, don't bother. Okay, it's clearly that the game will do nothing interesting. Now, we could be saying the same here, but at least they did reskin the game, and it was Vampire Waifus and Husbandos, okay? And it was 3D. But with this one, it was literally a one-to-one copy. I wouldn't recommend that at all. Star Healer, yes, that one, Star Healer. But Star Healer was already kind of like a dead version, because the active server was the Taiwanese or the Chinese server back in the day. But yes, it was Star Healer. Thank you, sir. Dokkan. So, as a Spaniard, I am obligated by contract to put always a Dragon Ball game on top. It's just by contract. So, Dokkan goes into Gold Plate, even though I haven't played in my life. But goes there. This is a Mobile Legends Adventure. This is by the same company, Moontoon, like I was saying earlier, the ones from Silver and Blood. But this is not the eSports game. This is not their League of Legends copycat. I think this is kind of like one of those AFK arena copycats is not worth playing. It's good for a week to get your dopamine hits, but if we're talking just to play for a week, I would rather say any of the games up here on the slot to play on the side are way better. You know, maybe it's Horizon Walker for you, maybe it's DT, maybe it's the pimping game, maybe it's Short X stuff, whatever. Like those games are actually nice games in contrast to playing something like Mobile Legends Adventure. Digimon app, trash, like trash of the biggest category, I would even say, like absolute dog shit. I'm someone who loves auto battlers. I only play auto battlers, but it's trash. Infinity NIKKE, guys, it's a nice. Guys, here's the thing: if you like collecting cute outfits, okay, if you like collecting cute outfits and you don't care about PvP, or you want to do PvP with other girls to see who's dressing better, it's a nice game to play on the side. I think the game has plenty of issues, jokes aside, obviously not for me. I think the game has plenty of issues. Pricing wise, it's what I've seen people complain the most. But I didn't play enough to know. Okay, let's not Infinity NIKKE, yeah? I haven't played enough, it's not for me. The game was funny for like a couple of streams and then we just never played again. For people who enjoy it, I assume it's gonna be good. When it comes to solo leveling Arise, I enjoyed the game for a few months, but I don't think I would recommend it. I think my problem with anime IP games is that I have conflict feelings. Do you guys prefer when an anime IP or webtoon IP or whatever the fuck you want to call it can create new characters and new stories exclusive to the game with permission of the author, or if they stick to original story only? Right? How many gachas have you welled in? Oh, a lot more than what is in here, but the list was too big and I didn't want to be going into all of them. New? To me, it's a 50-50. Sometimes I do prefer new characters, and solo leveling was doing some new characters that then were shown on some sites and whatnot, but it's like a 50-50. The old story has already been done, chain sticks? Yeah, it's a 50-50. But the biggest problem with solo leveling Arise was not the content, was the power creep and net marble, as usual. Net marble, net is whoever was publishing it. Tower of Fantasy, don't care, not for me. I think it's at least interesting to see that they keep updating the game even after all of this time, and they keep getting cloned on. So we gotta put it there. Starseed. Guys, it's dead. Now it's dead. Okay? They announced EOS, but it's the nicest love on the side. Alright? It's the nicest love on the side. Cute waifus, decent pricing if you wanted to be buying stuff. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Taimanin Squad or whatever the fuck it was called. Taimanin RPG Squad, something like that.
So have you bought the right
Trash. Literally trash game. At least in contrast to most Taimanin gachas, not as good on the fan service. Optimization was disgusting, at least on the first day. I don't know if it's better now. You guys let me know. Didn't like the game at all. Played one day and I was like, I didn't even want to open it again.
Ranking battle cats, just make a thunder tier and put it in there with zero explanation.
Stella Sora, I feel it's better than the other mainstream gachas. I didn't even think we can call Stella Sora mainstream gacha, to be fair. Just because you have auto for most of the stuff, so it's more for me. I did enjoy the game. PC client was super nice day one as well. Super nice. Smooth on PC from the get-go. So I do prefer Stella Sora over the other bigger gachas, even though Stella Sora is not really a mainstream one, I will say. Yeah, I don't think it's a mainstream gacha at all. Kaleo Rider is not out yet, but from what I've seen Tarsis play, it's not for me, okay? You have to pull for the character, you have to pull for the bike, it's the usual Hoyo monetization, Hoyo dupes, Hoyo battle pass, everything. I'm fine, bro, I'm fine. Neural Cloud. It's kinda dead. So you cannot really recommend a game that's dead. The concept of the game was good, but I cannot in good faith put it anywhere else but skip because it's been dead for way too long. If the game was alive and still getting updates, I would actually put it on nicest log. Because it was a nice, simple, roguelike concept, at least for the levels. It was nice, but it was abandoned. Mika does not care about it. Paranoise, would not even recommend to my enemies. Just go read the webtoon online. The game is the lowest of the lowest effort. Can be barely called the game. Which I'm surprised because it's making the same money as Trickle. It is what it is. Path to Nowhere! Nice slot. Great waifus, pretty nice skin, nice characters. I don't know how it's on the power creep nowadays, and you have to play. So it goes a bit of my own conviction of auto here, right? That I like auto, but I do like a lot of the characters in Path to Nowhere, so I'm putting it a bit higher on the list because I'm a simp for Soya. Soya is still a nice character. I'm still simping for her. Ray Shadow Legends, I think it's obvious, but we put it down there, okay, automatically. Nothing in here that we would recommend ever to anyone. Western gachas tend to be quite bad on everything. Monetization, they are way worse on the character side of things as well. They have like day one hundreds of characters already, and good luck getting all of them if you wanted. So yeah, would never recommend Ray to anyone. Battle Cats is a nice slop, okay? I think it's too old. So by today's standards, I will put it more on a slot to play on the side. If the game was a bit more modern, or if they make a new one, yeah, maybe we can put it higher. But for now, it's just a nice slot, okay? Nice slot to play on the side. Start chilling. Unless they sponsor it, yes. They sponsor me, I'll gladly say they are the best game ever. This is Endless Grades Pixel Saga, something like that. I'm gonna put it on a slot to go on the side. If you guys have not played this game, I understand how to write in English someday. It's a nice auto battler with pixel art. It's super simple. Again, it's just to log in, get your dopamine hits, automatically fight and progress. The usual auto battler. It's pretty nice though. The pixel art is pretty good. It's the first game that this Japanese company has made, and to be a Japanese company, I'm surprised on the pricing. Thankfully, they were not too retarded. And they have a lot of nice systems, which for a Japanese company, it's weird to see. But I'm interested on seeing if they do make more games in the future. There are husbandos too, so if you guys care about that, don't play. But it's a nice game. Higan Eruthil! Nice slug to play on the side, and you guys can actually still play... what is this? Higan... What is the website? Higan Eruthil. Did they remove the website? Because this is the OG version, which is
They are
dead.
not retarded, which is surprising for Japanese. Sefhi 2026.
Don't take out of context, alright? We're talking about gacha companies and gacha games specifically. The English version is dead. But there is a new Chinese version that is actually still alive and is doing well. Well, you know. I don't know where the new version is. It's still alive. I did speak with the community manager with Google Translate. And they said they don't have any plans to bring the global server, sadly. So yeah, automatically goes into skip because we would probably never be able to play it. NIKKE Sekai Connect goes into trash. It was in development for like 8 years to offer something that, you know, you can probably ask Grok to make in 15 minutes. Not a good game. I know Grie loves the game, I'm sorry, but not a good gacha at all. Revived Witch, not talking about the OG version because it's dead. I'm talking about the new version which has been revived in China. Just like Illusion Connect, do not touch anything from old companies that suddenly get revived under a new company. Even if it's the same company, it's really hard to trust them. I think there is few games where that actually worked. One of them being Trical, because Trical was a revive. But the rest is like not that good. Grips feelings. I played almost every game in the not so for Sefhi tier. I mean, they are popular gachas, all of them. I just don't like the most of the open world ones personally. Right? Next, this automatically should go here because Crunchyroll. Wow, it was a nice game. Okay, it goes there because Crunchyroll, but it would actually go into nice slop if it was still alive. But because it's Crunchyroll, to be fair, it's a 50-50. Most likely, it's 50% Crunchy's fail, 50% Cygames fault as well, because reminder that Cygames has closed a lot of global gachas. Let's not pretend they are here a good company by any means, outside of their horse girls. Alright, they are not. So we put it in there just because it's no longer available and because it's Crunchyroll, but it was a nice gacha. White Knight Abyss is not something that I would recommend either. I think I will put just on a skip kind of trash. First of all, it's not a gacha anymore, so it shouldn't even be on this list. Second, even if you're playing only for the character design, even Warframe has better designs on their frames than White Knight Abyss on their characters. Personally, if you want to grind, there is better content to grind. It feels better. The game is young, so there might be, you know, a couple of years where they can get better, and the game might feel better now. I haven't played since the game came out, so, you know, could be better. But no, I don't care too much about them at this point. Putting a Reven and Eider Geyser. Eider Geyser is announcing EOS right now, I believe, and then PGR. PGR looks fantastic, but I don't care about this type of games. What game is that with an icon having a waifu character face close up? I wonder which one you're talking about, sir. I don't even know I care enough to talk about PGR, Eider Geyser, or Wizardry, because they are not games that I care enough. It feels like Wizardry could be going, all three of them, honestly, going to the not for me tier. I did enjoy Eider Geyser more than I did. I think this is Eider Geyser, by the way, I might be tripping. I enjoyed that more than PGR, because on Eider Geyser, you could just leave the other characters to fight, and you could just stay still. So there was no auto, but you could just not play directly and the characters would carry you. Wizardry itself, when it came out, my problem was the monetization. I don't know if it's gotten better or not. That the overall system felt like it didn't felt as good as other gachas. Again, the game is quite unique. If you like Wizardry games, they are an OG company for sure. Fucking OG. The first Wizardry is probably like older than most of the people playing new generation gachas, right? So that said, I don't think there is any other gachas that we need to be putting in here, boys. Because the majority of this list, that there is 1,000 games in here we could put, but the majority we haven't played enough to talk about it. But I think that's like my slop list. Okay, let's put Dokkan into nice slop. I think that's like the only games that I would actually like say people to go play. 3K BD2 NIKKE, nice waifu collectors. If you like 2D's waifu collectors are the best ones probably. A bunch of the games here are dead already either way, so we cannot even recommend them. Put FGO on the top. FGO stays on trash. Okay? Spy Mafia noggin right now. FGO lower than God Fantasy. FGO is dog shit. We win. It's one of the worst gacha systems itself. If Wizardry gacha wasn't so bad, I would continue playing. Too late for a PC client release and can only play in BlueStacks back then. Literally, FGO is like NIKKE right now. Most people play only for the story, but FGO is even worse. You cannot even auto. You have to be playing with an external app just to auto. Nah, we're tripping, bro. You guys are tripping. FGO stays there. Mongil? Enigma of Sepia? I mean, there is a lot of text within that. Mongil would be on the same tier. Not for me. Anything open world automatically goes there. Auto for your Ayla. It's one of the worst gacha systems to this day because it's an OG gacha, so it's normal.
That is 0 rocks for Sir XDD.
One of the worst gacha systems. Alright, characters do look good. But at that point, just go watch the DT story on YouTube.
Mungile like 20 times and after tier list he remembers.
Will I elaborate to higher member level? Sir, Mongil would be still not for me. You can tell. Nah, you guys are tripping. You guys are just jealous of the best auto battlers up there. Of the best auto battler slops up there. But it's fine. It's fine to have bad days, guys. Ice carry Mongil to 1 mil monthly.
To 1M monthly XDD.
Oop, oop. I'm pretty sure who was Gigan. Guys, I only play a slop. What did you expect on the tier list? Good games on the top? I think you guys are confused on the type of channel this is.
One day, Sefhi will join to us in FGO. One day surely.
I did play FGO a couple years back on this channel on a stream. We played for like a week or two.
Did you see Kim response to the slop he posted for SB?
No.
XDD.
Did he? You are what you play? I am. I'm a slop enjoyer. But he didn't post anything, no?
I'd met you the response.
Oh, it's like the one that says Eevee, the character for this video. Hi, could you please use the talented artist at Shift Up instead of the soulless AI slop? It's embarrassing. Valid, by the way. Completely valid. Kim, answer! Eevee, the character at the heart of this video, was created from head to toe by our talented artists and modelers through more than a year of dedicated work. The AI is not creating her from scratch, it's rendering her and presenting the character based on the data design and craftsmanship of our team created. We would truly appreciate if you could view the work with that understanding in mind. It is not AI soulless slop, guys. It is a lot of work and dedication of making no comments. Fantastic work. Great work.
Delusional Kim response.
Yeah.
It's perfect work. Mao.
This AI assisted slop got it.
AI at home.
Respect Cloud's hard work.
They just got kimmed.
Fucking Kim. Worst part is that if he just shut the fuck up
and sacrificed the souls of 100 F2P players to give AI Labs a soul,
and don't post anything on Twitter, people would not care. BD2 uses AI.
Answer from man himself. He should be happy.
Like BD2 has admitted to using AI on their process, right? But they don't talk about it every fucking time they can, or they don't post dog shit on Twitter every day.
I'll take it.
That's the problem with Kim. Kim just needs to shut up. Kim doesn't use AI.
Sir, Kim don't uses AI.
Madoka Magical? No, I didn't. The only thing I know is that, from what I understand it, a lot of dupes were required, but I didn't play the game, so... Is this negativity? No. I'm giving him an advice. So shut the fuck up.
WYM Kim does what Kim wants.
Yeah, it's the all publicity is good publicity. That's kind of all, okay? That's not really the case. Actually, no, ignore that. It's the case. Every content creator at the top who has been in big controversies. Doesn't matter. Still applies.
XDD.
Still applies. Did you see forehead? Is that crazy? No Rojas promise.
Kim on his yacht tweet that. Must be nice XDD.
Two certs? We'll take it, we'll take it. 2 certificates a day? Give the doctor away. It's fucking hot, guys. Sweating. Nice. Where should I finish? What do you mean where? There is like 30 chapters? What's the take a break? That's up to you. The higher you go, the higher gear you can farm. Nothing else. That's the reason to push more if you want to push more. Farm more gear. You guys get the voice fine. Nice cave? No lights, bro. I'm already dying with this heat. It's already hot enough. No need for the lights. The PC is already cooking me enough. So we stay in the cave. What temperature? Let me see. It is 33 today, so add a couple degrees for being in the room close with the PC. And that's it. The couple is generous though. Considering this room is heat by the sun all day. 23 here? That's nice.
Damn, here is 23 degrees.
Give me that weather.
What happened, bro? Did you stop playing Sword X Staff?
I'm only logging in right now, yeah. I only log in to grab stuff, to keep the website updated for the databases, and that's it. I'll have 38 tomorrow. Oof. That's disgusting. Kim said something about SBS skin rerun. He says databases, but uses JSON, creating the relation of database. No, creating the inferior database model format. What you mean? Just switch to JSON, the actual good database format.
Only talks about AI, not about NIKKE.
To be fair, the Sordex staff file is the biggest one out of all of them. It's like 1 megabyte, but 1 megabyte of JSON is not that bad though. 165 for Whispermore. It's even worse. The others are fine, like 700. Not too bad. You can say anything about Miss Marcy skin rerun. You should have MLB the good Miss Marcy. ¿Qué pasó, Scotty? Estoy solo actualizando la página web, sí. Las bases de datos y tal. Estoy tranquilito con Nikke y Trical ahora mismo, nada más. Esperando el Make Drama, esperando los otros juegos, yeah. I need more Korean gachas? JP ones? Just I didn't get any more? Yeah. I haven't played the JP gacha in a long time. In a long time. Idel is on there.
Did you remove the Crunchyroll article from LNW?
No, I have it on the base, but I have to reformat how the articles are displayed. Because I want to make a couple more. But it's there. Just want to change how the articles are displayed later. I haven't found like how I want to put them yet. train carry of my global account. Train carries, huh?
Watch list for future generations of gamers.
Need to make one article for Game Games too. Have the Crunchyroll article, the Game Games article. S6X! Dailies was that, sir? A new game mode. No, not Bibi! Fuck me. It could be worse. $37. I think I need to go to 40, and it's when I get the new stuff. We want to start feeding. Our tank is there, but probably Sylvia. And remove who? Opal? But Opal is cute, bro. Run. Fuck the wolf. Literally and figuratively.
괜찮은 물건이 좀 들어왔는데.
How do the cars war entry count? What do you mean? You can get them in battle in between rounds. And there's like way too many. What you mean you never look into it? I think that they explain them to you in like the first 10 minutes of gameplay.
황금의 무게만큼이나 특별한 프리미엄 상품만 지금 마침 잘 오셨어요. 이번 신상은 우리가 다 드실 거예요.
Okay, but do you like equip them or?
황금의 무게
Some are cards for everyone on the team. Some are items for specific characters, yes. And then specific items or cards might benefit more or less your team depending on what you're doing. Was it Bella? No, it was Sylvia. We're getting now. What is the dragon? There's this.
마음에 드는 것이옵니다. 소녀에게 잘 어울리는군요. 마음에 드는 것이옵니다. 소녀에게 잘 어울리는군요.
Nice.
제가 해낼 수 있다는 걸 보여드리죠.
So what do you guys get this time? You guys got enough camera there, by the way.
업가의 시간은 이제 끝이야. 업가의 시간은 이제 끝이야.
How many rocks today? I'm expecting 4 rocks today. Because we put NIKKE on the highest tier. So Kim must be happy. Rayleigh's down there. Let's go to the Korean side. You doing activity against Kim? Fair enough. Nah, 4 rocks, 4 rocks. Oh. Okay, Abe. Looking? I don't look, she's mine.
Looking.
Wonder if Make Drama will do like Lost Sword or not. And I'll be able to keep the account or restart. Both would work, to be fair. I don't mind restarting, and it would be nice to not have to restart. And just keep it. Pretty multi? Surely it's a dupe?
That elf waifu lobby is so good.
Nope, nothing. The lobby, which one? This one? Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like her more than the new character. The new character is more just pure goon, which is fine. Yeah, fine, the pure goon waifu. But I prefer the other one. Yeah.
Plot twist, that is Kim's AI slop game.
Wow, wow. Was it 7? What was the tank? 5? Yeah. Bam 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 bam. And today is probably 4 rocks, boys. I think we deserve 4 rocks. Follow, monkey. And then it's just... I think that's it, not for
I
Vegas.
personally don't think you deserve 4 Rokus XDD.
What you mean? We do! I need to do the minigame here on the part 2, but I've been lazy, so part 1 it is. You don't like him, your post? He will not be pleased. Oh, that's the conversion. I see. So we get another free multi. Surely this is the one that gives us double SSR? Nope. I like it. Who got the dupe? Oh, nice.
Floor gacha skin win.
Either Flora or Phantom for this collab for sure. Has to be one of them, no? Alright, Daly's on there.
Probably Phantom.
Four rocks for the collab? We're good. We're doing fine. More than enough. 4 rocks a week. With this heat, bro. I think I'm just gonna go for a walk later because this house is disgusting at this temperature. Like the name, what the fuck is that? JP gacha? JP is never nice. Oh wait, monster waifus? Then I might be in though. Snake waifu? That sounds better already.
Good one, but JP so never coming to global.
Yeah. Looks like a nice slop to play bot as usual with anything JP. It looks like something we'll never get to play. Pam pam pam.
Is
Like
JP
that?
the most racist with their gachas? As in only available in JP.
Yes. And the ones that restrict the most, if you cannot, like if you don't have the JP IP or the VPN or whatever, like China doesn't care. Korea, for the most part, you can just download the APK. But JP, good fucking luck. To be fair, they don't meet the Western market, they're already doing pretty well, but always annoying regardless. Was that too early? Are we good? Wait. Take these 4 rocks. Okay, 1. Nice. 2 rocks, okay. If Kim thinks it's what we deserve, we'll take 2 rocks. Who are we to argue with Kim?
Pretty good. Internally he is cursing Kim XDD. Kim's love is eternal. You could be playing terribly and I wouldn't notice. Paying attention with LiveXDX.
Livias is too distracting.
Anyway, goodbye, Sefhi.
What the slops I'm waiting for? The Grand Blue Fantasy clone, Make Drama. I think those are like the only two slops right now I'm waiting for. There is another Korean slop coming out in a couple of weeks, but I don't think we'll stick with that one.
7 rocks day. Thank you, Kim. Why you leave? There's still the bonus hour with lads.
Bonus hour with lads.
Wait, he got 7 rocks? WT.
He always get like more than 5 rocks every single day. He's fucking high.
Just stop being unlucky. It's that easy.
Ooh. And 16 rocks for the collab. Surely that's enough now, guys. That's like perfect rolls for all 3 characters in the collab. You'll get greedy again. It's not greedy. Oh fuck me, I need some space for those characters. Is it time to buy a new spot? Oh my, I don't want to buy spots, man. I mean, I guess we can safely remove. We can safely remove Summer Neon.
So many rocks that Sky gets a panic attack when he sees a screenshot.
I think it's safe to remove Summer Neon. And same for Summer Mary. I'm fucking pepper. Summer Neon
What
Tech.
about Summer Neon Tech?
I think I missed that tech, sir. I think I missed that tech. I'll buy 2. So like 3 characters for the collab, everyone fits there. So everyone from the collab fits there, but surely it's only 2 banners, guys. So it's fine.
The TE where you use her burst and do less damage XDD. That's an open spot that Alice could be put in. Clueless.
Alright, daily is done. Dailies have been completed. Already, what you mean already, sir? We're 2 hours up. Our daily to 155. It's 5 minutes, guys. It's 5 minutes. What you mean underworking? Five minutes is like nothing.
2 hours. No bonus hour.
Bonus hour, you guys are driven. What about the next 2 hours?
10k Sefhi would stream more SMH.
Okay, the face is gone. Okay, I'm too big now for that. Too big for 3 hours.
Sir, can I redeem 5 more minutes with my 400k channel points XDD?
Yeah, I should do something with the channel points at some point. Alright, beautiful people, I'm fucking out. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for spending your evening with me. Tomorrow we're back for our daily 2 hours of gacha. dailies. Okay? The usual gacha dailies. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. And I'll leave you. Notification of Sefhi streams. And I'll leave you on the best classroom with the best student, Ray, and the not so bright student, Miranda. Bye bye bye.